searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage.
Okay, welcome back. I am A Friendly Pest, and tonight I'm trying to stream The Witcher 3 once again. We'll see how it goes. Last time this game wouldn't run. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. It's nearly the weekend. Hopefully you've got some fun weekend plans. Make the most of it. Get out there, spend time with the people you want to spend time with. Just enjoy this crazy ride that we didn't ask to be on. Well, it's running so far. Let's go.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Good evening, Kai. How are you? Appreciate you dropping by, my friend.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
What do you think, Kai? Should I go check on his family for him? Say, doing good. Just had a brief shooting round in Population 1. How'd your round of Population 1 go? I'm gonna go find this dude's family. I want to get the whole story, right? We've got part of the story from him. Drew Kreider, welcome back. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hopefully you're doing well.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Don't
For you
boss
to
me
tell
around,
about
bro.
Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Oh wow, I get to answer questions for her. I didn't expect that. I don't remember that. Drew says, I'm doing track. It's fun. Hey, I like to run too. Any specific events in track? Kai says, did good 1v1. Did good until the end and got wiped by Pablo. So Pablo's a pretty good player, huh? I kind of suspected he might be. And Drew's going to leave shortly to place him into the radius. What are your goals on Into the Radius today, Drew? Let's be vague. I don't trust all these guys, you know?
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
Let's say I go about my business. And when there's coin to be earned, I don't readily turn it down.
I've always held, with the world how it is today, lasses ought to know how to fend for themselves.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback.
Wow.
Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'll
That's
not
a
drink
bold
any more
bet.
this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
Kai cheated to win. Drew likes 100-meter hurdles, sprint, 400-meter relay. And you're going to go after the train stop mission. Very good, very good. Rowan Maxwell, thank you for dropping by. Appreciate you hanging out. Glad you enjoyed the co-op video. Yeah, Spike and I, we used to create more content together. We've been busy lately, but we'd like to get back into it. We always have a great time when we play together.
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Whoa! I'll win this horse race and then I'll check the chat.
Sure how it's done!
Winning pretty handily so far, but I'm not going to have enough stamina. Easy enough.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Okay, it's a chance to check the chat. Drew, taking off to play. You have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Alright. I don't really want to ask about a bunch of questions. Let's just move on.
So long.
Looks like the game's not crashing today, at least so far. they recently updated the game, and then the very next time I tried to play it afterwards, it crashed almost instantly 3 times on me.
You got soused last night too.
I don't understand, Rowan. Is Witcher a title? Okay, man, I don't know the lore super well. Oh, we got a cutscene. I'll explain after the cutscene.
When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll?
Okay, Kai really likes the Baron. Anyway, they're more than just knights. They're kind of raised in these keeps. There's different schools. There's like the cat school, the wolf school, stuff like that, right? They get mutated, like the cat eyes that Geralt has and stuff, right? Their body chemistry's changed in a way that allows them to handle the stronger potions, and their metabolism's different. Their stamina's different. Their emotions are different. There's a lot to it. I read the books, but it's been a long time since I read the books. I don't remember well. I think I want to investigate all remaining leads in Vela and find the Baron's wife. I think that's what I would prefer to start with. But I think it's trying to get me to find Tamara, the Baron's daughter, in Oxenfurt. But it sounds like the daughter is not in immediate danger. It sounds like the wife is. So let's have a look at the map and see if we can figure out how we want to go about this. At least it's running. By the way, apparently the issue is the update broke the DLSS 3 frame generation that I was using. So let's zoom out here. That's Oxenfurt. We don't want to go there yet. We'd like to investigate the other leads. I wonder how we toggle that. Must be in quest. No? There we go, I can track it. Okay, now let's take a look at the map. I think it's still got me going to Oxenfurt. So I guess we have to start with that. That's going to be quite the journey. We'll saddle up and we'll get on our way. Thought he was strange looking because he's the protagonist, yeah. Though it's funny how all these games being developed have yet to master the art of animating an exchange. Always cut out hands.
Got any vodka?
I have high hopes for the recent great acceleration in AI development to help solve things.
You surprised?
What's that down there? Drowner. Let's get him. There we go. Warm up with a kill here. There's another one over there. Just warm up real quick on these. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a shot. Okay. We have a long ride ahead of us.
Faster.
I saw something the other day. I don't know specifically which new AI model it was, but you could ask it to write code. Somebody asked it to make a basic Snake game and run HTML, and it did. So this AI is getting to the point where it can even code. So as that stuff improves, I think it'll accelerate. I think it'll be exponential. It's going to put a lot of people out of work. It's going to change the world. It's going to change the world probably as dramatically as the Industrial Revolution did. And it's going to be interesting to see. We're in for a wild ride, I think, us humans. We're about to create something that just unprecedented. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to do? Man, take a look at the map here. I don't know the best way to get where I'm going. Need to cross that bridge down there. Yep, that's what I need to do. Cross that bridge up that way. Check the comments before I cross the bridge here. Kai says, doubt it. I think AI is always going to be held back by power supplies and computing power. I don't think so, Kai. I don't think so, bro. It's like you look at machines of the past that they used to make better tools that made better machines that made better tools that made better machines, right? That's the stage we're at with AI right now. It's going to make better tools that make better AI. It'll be exponential. It's going to be really interesting. Oh, these guys speak a different language than me. There's a lot of things possible today that people 20 years ago would have said was impossible. That's for sure. I mean, this guy says, not unless they go self-aware. Next we have Screamers hunting people. Hey, Pablo, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping by. Self-aware will be an interesting thing. Consciousness, you know, we still don't understand the nature of consciousness exactly. Is it just that an algorithm becomes so complicated that it always has an answer? Is that what self-awareness derives from, right? So who's to say when AI becomes self-aware? That when it can answer every question you throw at it, whenever it becomes motivated by its own core program. Look at all these wolves. I'm gonna run right through this. I mean, the human brain does an amazing amount of things with a very little amount of power, very little amount of electricity, right? AI will surpass us. It's just a matter of time. What will be left to do? Because I mean, in a lot of ways, humans are just like this meat mech, right? This organic mech. There's still a lot of things that will be able to do that machines don't do all that well. For the fact we regenerate, for one. Machines break down, the parts wear out. Humans do eventually too, but we also heal and regenerate. Can function for a very long time. Kind of with our own self-maintenance program. You're gonna have to come up to an answer with that too. It's interesting. A lot to think about. I don't know. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. What will be, will be. Best you can do is, wow, this place, look at this place.
Stay out of my way.
These people are grouchy. Kai says, I think self-aware would be if it could upgrade itself. Who's to say that it can't? Who's to say that it can't improve its own code? Is that not a self-upgrade? Humans do that all the time, right? You learn, see new things, adjust your... Get out of the way, kid. Adjust your program. Some things you're conscious of, some things you're not. Don't know, don't know. What do you mean, no passage? I got a note, bro.
No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Just sold your DS. Congratulations, Pablo.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
Kai says, also, would an AI use a conscience, like a hive mind geth, or individual minds, or like a consciousness? I see what you're saying. Don't know. Did I figure out the problem? I did. Apparently DLS has 3 frame generation, broke in the most recent update, and that was causing the game to crash. So I've got that off. I knocked the settings down from like Ultra Plus to just high, and I've set my frame rate at 90, which it seems to be holding just fine. I do still have ray tracing on.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that.
The wonders of PC gaming. Today it works, tomorrow they patch it and it doesn't.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through. Come through.
Okay. Feels good. This is an easier game to play and talk and stream and chat.
Stay out of my way.
So now I can fast travel here if I so choose. It's been a long time since I saved manually. Let's do that real quick. And we'll equip this ability and move on.
Mark of a dangerous guild.
Hard to believe a man could dabble in witchcraft. Such a nice old gal. Has she got a black cat? She has. Dried herbs? Plenty.
I'll probably start playing some Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. Love that game.
Bill, save me. I'm dying. Long live Radovid.
Who's in trouble over here? Did you hear that? I don't see him. Okay. Pretty clean city, right? Let's take a look at this. Beware of trolls. A troll's been seen and heard to the east of Oxenfurt on the left bank of the Pontar. Said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. That's weird. In the event of encounter with the troll, it is recommended to remain immobile. Keeping low to the ground, covering one's head with one's arms, there exists a chance that the beast will not attack, for it will mistake the potential victim thus situated for a rock. Okay. Monster in Oxenfurt. We'll go ahead and get that too. Beast in Oxenfurt. Man, there's all kinds of quests. We'll just snatch all these up. A swindler about. Don't get taken in by platitudes and false prophecies dealt in by a certain so-called soothsayer dwelling in Bunkelham. Calls himself a sage, but he knows about the divining future of any toothless village hag. La 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 la. We'll go ahead and take it. Gwent. Wow, we picked up a lot of stuff. Do I think I'll do a Skyrim playthrough? You talking VR or flat screen, Kai? She's in here, I think. No? But all these contracts are updating.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
I think he lied to me.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Checking. VR would be awesome, yeah. I've thought about it. I've thought about playing. Skyrim is such a large game. It would be very difficult to play through it in a series, you know what I mean? Like if I was to do an hour a week on it, it would take me a year to play through that game. So I've never like pulled the trigger to do that. Rowan says, I played Skyrim for the first time about a week ago, and I destroyed my reputation in every town on accident. That's what happens to me, too. I accidentally smacked a dog one time, just trying to pet it. Most of them were on accident, I see.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years...
She's older than I expected her to be.
Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Bad guess, bad guess.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Dang, this game's hardcore. This game's hardcore.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
I think Geralt is around 100 years
Head of
old,
the
Kai.
Church of the Eternal Fire. A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you.
And why he's coughing.
A killer for hire, abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
It's a great game. It's a great game. Okay. Let's take this in for a minute. Save our progress, and we'll go after the Baron's wife. See if we can't find her. I think the thought counts there. Yeah. Geralt's an interesting character. Pretty good character. Let's take a look at the map. Way back there. Way back there. We will not be able to fast travel all the way there. We can get pretty close, though. I'm not much of a fast traveling guy. In general, I like to travel everywhere, but we'll go ahead and fast travel to Crow's Perch just to get there quicker. I gotta be at a signpost first, so first I'll have to travel up to this signpost. Set a marker and we'll head that way.
Cat eyes. Mark of the devil.
I could definitely tell a difference between running this on Ultra Plus and High, but it's running pretty well. Still looks good. Still looks good on High. The difference between High and Ultra on most games is usually not worth the performance penalty. But it's running well. Like in cities like this will be the most challenging part. And we're staying up in the 80s to not quite our locked 90, but it's running smooth. I feel pretty good about that.
Look at that, just look.
Surprisingly low draw distance there on that NPC, though. No donations. I appreciate the thought, Pablo. I don't think I can set up donations until I have 1,000 subscribers. So if you could help me with like 143 subscribers, we'll get rolling on it. But I do appreciate the thought. Kai says, I like maps with big zones and not fast traveling. Horizon was good for the map. Are you talking about Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh, I brought my ukulele out here today. I'm not sure what it'll sound like through the microphone. You guys want to hear the ukulele for a second? Let's see. Try to look at the volume levels. What's this? There you go. Quick. Now, the Witcher theme, come on, how many of my Radius videos have you listened to not recognize that?
Long live acceptance. I feel like puking up dust. come
You'll
through.
choke to death on £3 of steam.
Yeah.
Got a pass.
You don't need a pass. We're from Novigrad, 8 generations and more.
I have no idea what that sounded like through the microphone, so if it was really bad, I apologize.
Watch your step.
Where's my horse? Yeah, great rendition of Radius. I wrote that song for my intro. That's mine. That's why it sounds different in my very first episode, because I didn't have the software to do the choir, and I had to like layer my voice up and put an echo effect on it. You know, I linked that song, that tune, when I made it. I linked it to the into the Radius Twitter account, right? It's like, hey, I made a song for you guys, and they're like, sounds too happy for the Radius. So I'm using it anyway. So. Yeah, I really like my baritone ukulele. It's not a regular uke, it's a baritone. It's got a nice, deep, rich sound to it. Almost sounds as good as an acoustic guitar. Look at this. Dude, let's go, bro. Come on. Wow, he's level 2. I thought I'd cut him in half with one swing. There we go. Why are there so many ghouls out here? Wonder what they drop. Venom extract and ghoul's blood. We won't bother hunting them for now since we're on a quest, but it's good to know they're here if I need that. Come back, Roach. What are you doing? I'm gonna read your comment here, Kai. I'd like to try doing some sheet music with Radius guitar like I've seen others do. Some guy learned how to play the guitar on Into the Radius. Yeah, I've thought about messing with that because I mean, I'm self-taught, but I can play, right? And I can look at this guy.
Do what to do. And what of survivors? Eternal fire, guide me. I implore you.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
You wait! Step back! I'm no warrior. Help! Anyone help?
Wow, he's super brave.
Easy now. Not in the habit of murdering priests in need.
No priest. I'm a deacon. Just 2 months out of seminary. On my first mission. It wouldn't be right to kill a deacon on his first mission. Oh my, your eyes. Yellow and those pupils. I have read about this. You're a witcher.
Well, clearly no feral cat or grass snake, so...
In point of fact, a grass snake's pupils are circular, not slitted. But never mind that. Please help me. If they breach the gate, a pestilence will be upon us.
Checking the... Kai says, I can't read sheet music. There's something called tablature. Kai shows you the exact note. Sometimes it even tells you the direction of the stroke so you can get the strum pattern. Pablo says, my brain is too small to play. The best Giga Chad, now that he does good on everything. No, I am not a particularly good musician. I wish so much that I was. I have worked so hard, and I can still just play barely enough to entertain myself. There's some people that are so good naturally, you know what I mean, that they can just feel the music. I know I said it. I know I meant it more in jest. That I do drink my coffee straight, though. That part was true. I drink my coffee straight.
Met another of your fold recently. Tried to kill me, actually, near here. Didn't much like that I discovered he was trading in Fistak. So why would I trust you?
Exactly, yeah. No cream, no sugar.
To hear this. I shall pray he repents. Alas, even the church is devoted occasionally.
And some show a penchant for understatement.
When I was little, I thought like the epitome of badass was to have back pain and drink my coffee straight. And I have achieved both of those things. So, young Pest would be delighted. The average adult gamer says, I take my tea black, but I need 4 sugars. I don't know, Kai. Gotta drink it straight, bro. Gotta drink it straight.
Desperate times call for a witcher, huh? Thought your church frowned upon our kind.
I'm enjoying the stream tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me.
A mistake common in our ranks, alas. I discussed it at length with my mentor. All are capable of doing good in this world. Genetic
His glasses are awesome.
You sure you're a priest of the Eternal Fire? All right, but got a question first, priest. How's a witcher fight a plague?
I misspoke. Not the plague, its source. The Devil's Pit, this mine, has long been used as a place to sequester the hopelessly sick. An isolated haven for the afflicted.
A den to die in. Believe those are the words you're looking for.
I'm not proud to admit it, but how else is the Scarlet Fog to be withstood? An incurable pestilence that spreads with the fury of wildfire?
You condemned these people to horrible death. Seems like something I'd say.
Sorry, no comparison. Not about to sympathize. Getting tossed in a hole, left to slowly rot and suffer? Now there's a fate I can pity.
You would leave the plague-stricken to infect their kin, neighbors? They die all the same and take others with them. The Church seeks to protect the unafflicted.
What's done is done. Now where do I fit in?
Deep within the mine lies a salt cavern haunted. Someone, that is something, lurks there, so ancient records show. A spirit that breeds pestilence and whispers in the dark. Alas, a band of deserters has seized the pit. They butchered the afflicted. I was sent to urge their departure. Should they force open the mine's gate, descend into its depths?
We'll have more than just Catriona to stop. Let me guess. Your warning. Deserters didn't take it to heart?
If only. They slew my retinue. I alone escaped. Please, you must help. I've coin to offer. They must be dealt with. The bandits and this vile spirit.
This is a pretty good side quest. Like every trade worker ever, trade workers make the world go round. They also have back pain. My back is good. Used to be able to bend backwards into an arch. Trade workers do make the world go round. They do make the world go round. There's a lot of stuff that goes on every day that we don't even know about that sustains civilization for us, so we can argue about stuff that doesn't matter on the internet, you know what I mean?
Could be this calls for a witcher, but I'll need more to go on. This spirit, been in the mine long? Anyone actually seen it?
I've seen but some of the records. Above my station, you see. As I recall, it appeared long past, after the first plague victims were brought here. The church attempted once to exorcise the ghost, but, well, I'd like to see for myself what came of it.
Not exactly generous with details, were they?
No. Our wards recently reported hearing whispers in the night. Pleas for mercy, but ghostly, strange. Altogether frightening. I'm afraid that's all I know.
Interesting. I'm gonna need pics of this back bin, Kai. I'm gonna need pictures or it didn't happen, bro. You know what I mean? By the way, what is like your favorite game besides video games? Like basketball, baseball, bowling, pool? What do you guys like to do besides games?
So be it. I'll help. And you wait for me here, coin in hand.
Yep, there's
Of course!
hanging
Under the
skeleton there,
circumstances,
Pablo.
can't
I don't
imagine how
imagine
it
that
might be
it
better
was
spent.
always a skeleton.
Ah, the key. It unlocks the gate to the mine. Eternal fire guides you, Witcher.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
I'll be
Eternal
honest, I
Fire.
like to camp. I like to
Farewell.
run. I like to ride bicycle. I like to play billiards. Let's take a look at this quest. I know I'm supposed to go do that other quest, but this looks fun. Level 15. We can't do it. We can't do it. Too bad. Got some other stuff we can do. Visit the soothsayer. Talk to the hunter. We could do that. We're level 7. We could do that. Let's do that on the way back home, because it's in Velen. So then we can look for Anna while we're there. That'll be good. Let's see. Where is it? Way over there. We're right by travel point, so we might be able to fast travel. Nope. We'll just ride there. We'll just ride there. We'll just enjoy the ride. We don't want to go that way. Come back when I'm level 15, bro.
Go, go.
Whoa!
Billiards is something I'm good at. Same with classics like Pop-O-Matic, Trouble, and Scrabble. You're good at pool, Kai. You're good at pool. Do you like board games? I've not played a lot of board games. I picked up some of the newer ones. You know, they get complicated now. There's a lot to them. Seems like with some effort and the right people, that could be a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of mustard on sandwiches.
Come on.
Let's go. Out of the way, critters. You play pool, billiards in real life, Kai? You good at it? Is that what you're saying? Pool is such an interesting game.
Witcher, take pity. Don't steal our young'uns.
Man, these people are living it rough here.
Them both forces
You don't like mustard on your sandwiches, Pablo?
cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry
I put mustard on everything. I'll put mustard in fried rice. A little soy sauce and mustard. Man, that's good. Man, that's good. Who's planning to come hang out Saturday night? We'll have some fun, right? Mayonnaise is fine too. Oh, hey, there's another quest over here. This guy's in trouble. Yeah, he's my mind trick. Yeah. What now? What now?
Come on.
Beautiful. Love how the combat's almost a dance. Such a great game.
What the fuck? Come on, quick, unbind me.
Maybe I'll untie you, maybe I won't.
Unbind me before the next one's come.
What are you
When they
doing
come,
out here?
I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
What do you guys think? I'll do whatever you guys say. Should I untie him or not? Kai says he's going to be streaming or casting game night on Saturday, so his girlfriend can watch. That's pretty cool. Odd thing is I hate eggs. Don't eat them, but enjoy mayonnaise. What do eggs have to do with mayonnaise, bro? Pablo says do not untie him. Kai, what do you say? You'd untie him. I don't know. How are we going to settle this? How are we going to settle this? We got a deadlock in the chat. I don't know. I'll not be his judge.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die.
I don't know if he deserves it, but
I'd like to thank you
I'm not
somehow,
qualified to be his
but I've not a
judge.
shit crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Okay. Now you kill him. Alright. We'll get back on our way. Man, I could play this game all day. I love this game. I love this world. Look at this. You can just get lost in this world. You can just spend all day finding side quests and picking up plants to craft things. Look at all these critters here. Let's go. Ow. So, wow. Got a UFC card this weekend. Oh my goodness. Anybody like watching mixed martial arts? Who's gonna win? Fire was definitely the way to go. Nice big group stun, basically. I would have really struggled hard without it. That person had flowers on their body. Dude, if I lived in a world as dangerous as this one, I wouldn't be out trying to pick flowers, you know what I mean?
Giddy up.
Let's see. Welcome back, Rowan. I'm Owen. UFC is cool. I miss Lion's Den matches with Ken Shamrock. Oh yeah. Some of the old school stuff. Why not pick flowers? They smell it. Because they're drowners, bro. And the drowners don't like anything. So if you're a UFC fan, Kai, who's winning between Gaethje and, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's like Fiez or something like that. I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but I do not know how to pronounce his name. I can barely say Gaethje's name. Justin, the highlight Gaethje. His fights are always fun. His fights are always fun. That dude was like 18-0 or 19-0 before he came to the UFC. But he fought so violent in his younger days. Like, he used to say that he was going to go out there and be in a car wreck, and he wanted to be the bigger, faster car. Which one's the latter choice, Kai? You're hedging your bets, bro. I'm testing you, and you're not wanting to answer. I'm on to you. What the? Whoa! Off the horse, friend. You're welcome. Anybody else? I don't plan to play fair. No? Okay. Okay. Can't pronounce his name. So you don't think Gaethje's gonna win? Is that what you're saying? You don't think Gaethje's gonna win? Thank you, Pablo. Much appreciated. Is this not my horse? This is not my horse. Wasn't paying attention. Almost out of the way. Out of the way, bro. Okay, here we go. So you do not think Gaethje's gonna win, Kai? That what you're saying? Why do you not think Gaethje's gonna win, bro? I'm testing you, bro. What happened here? What happened here? I am not, friend. I am not. Come here. Let's go. There you are. Little stabby action. Man, that is so overpowered against a single target. It's fantastic. I'm glad that that's in here, though. It's okay for a game to be kind of unbalanced. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a competitive multiplayer game. It's fun for stuff to be a little out of balance. It's fun to play a game that you're able to break And I don't feel like I've broken the game or anything, but this is not my horse. Hey, wild dog. I recommend running, dog. Too late, dog. Sorry. Man, that is a nasty looking dog. Where'd Roach go? There we go. You're going with his name? You're going with his name. Have you watched the TV show? I have not. I don't know if I'd like it or not. What do you think I'd like the show? I'll tell you this, though. I won't watch anything that doesn't respect the source material, right? We'll pause and talk about this for a second. I'm one of the biggest Halo fans in the whole world, and I refuse to watch the show because it doesn't follow the Halo lore. It's like, oh, this is a side universe. Like, no, it's not. It's something else. It's not Halo. Like, if it's not going to follow the rules of the universe and the characters, etc., then it's not Halo. It's just Halo name and characters with the same names, but they've got different personalities, they do different things, and I'm not saying it's not a good show, I'm just saying it's not Halo, so I'm not going to watch it. So I don't know about Witcher, but the truth of it is, even though I've played all the way through this game, even though I've read 3 books, I probably don't know Witcher well enough to even recognize if it wasn't following the lore exactly like it should, and I could probably enjoy it. Isn't that Cavill? Right? Isn't that the actor? Oh, big tree, big tree.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
That guy's just giving me all kinds of tips.
In a trade, keeps the hunger at bay.
I watched Mass Effect Paragon Lost. Did a good job bringing the second. I didn't know they made a Mass Effect movie thing. Howdy, friends. Hanging out by the water. That's a good time. It's always fun to hang out and watch water. Don't know why, but it's like sitting and watching fire. It's just a good time. Okay.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Welcome back, Drew. This game reminds you of Red Dead Redemption 2? Probably because it's awesome, and so is Red Dead Redemption 2. I love that game. Kai says animated takes place with a colony being attacked by collectors, tells of Vega's past. I don't know. I've never seen that. I've got a friend that's a huge Mass Effect fan. I'm sure he's checked it out. Man, you guys are awesome for hanging out today.
Notice anything strange?
Get to play this game like it's co-op.
No, she were a happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking
Oh, the plot
Last round the
thickens.
village none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Okay. Let's catch up on the chat. Me and your friend would get along debating who's hotter between Liara and Tali. The correct answer is Miranda. Drew says, I really want the retribution. What do you guys think about this quest? This hunter's wife is missing, and her sister's still here. What do you guys think's going on? See if you can predict the way this quest is going to roll out while I stomp around and figure it out.
Sir, we were up our noses in frights and horrors, imps,
Ask the neighbors about Hannah. Hoorah.
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye. The gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Kai says I'd stay away from the Resident Evil TV series. Raccoon City is now a town. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that. And Kai says not always an affair. So Kai, your bet is that there's no affair, that this is an innocent missing person case.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
So Glenna's theory is that the wolves got the missing wife. Pablo says, sorry, I'm doing the dishes. No apologies, sir. Dishes gotta be done, bro. That's how you eat more food. You gotta have clean dishes. Kai says, possibly can't be all bad. Baron used up most of that with his wife. Dude, I'm still not convinced that the Baron's entirely bad, bro. We're gonna solve all that eventually. I'm not saying he's entirely good. I think that story's got some more mileage to it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta commit, Kai. You gotta pick one. Go loud. Stress level 0 is on the scene. Thank you for dropping by, friend.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
No.
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's sides and O's. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy, and we ought to eat them.
Yeah, very useful, thank you.
I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
The plot thickens, Kai.
Farewell.
Yeah, it's like the same exact, it's gotta be the same character. Isn't that interesting? It's definitely the same character model, whether or not it's the same. Witcher 3 theme is fire. It's great. Everything about this game's great. How are you doing this evening, stress level? You doing well, I hope? Having a nice Thursday evening? Relaxing, taking it in? Kai says eat food out of the can, but that's ridiculous. There's some things we just can't do. What's your opinion on corned beef hash? What do you guys think of that? What's the best camp food? Like, doesn't watching this game, playing this game make you want to go camping? You know, somewhere with wolves? What's the best camp food? Who here's not been camping? Isn't that the Peller's hut, Kai? Where I found that goat and stuff? This is just a dead body laying here in the cemetery with no pants on. We're not going to think about that. We're not going to think about that. We're going to move on. There's only a couple possibilities as to the nature of the death if you didn't have your pants on, and they're not all good. They're not all good. Checking the chat real quick. Best camp food equals spam. That's incorrect, sir. That's incorrect. I appreciate it. How do you prepare your spam, Kai? Stress level says it's Friday and morning here. Wow. That's quite the time difference. You must be on like the South Pole or something. Kai says, I've been camping since I was 2 weeks old every summer until a few years ago when it got too expensive to rent for the summer. Okay, so what kind of camping was that? Like a trailer site and stayed with the trailer the whole time? The same site every time you went? Maybe got attacked while going to the bathroom? That's possible. That's a little less gruesome than some other options. Sliced, fried, and put between 2 slices of bread with extra mayonnaise for Pablo, right? So we've got some wolves over there, which leads me to believe that's probably where my clue is. So let's go over there with some fire, introduce ourselves to these hounds. Yeah! Beautiful. Roast his nose. Roast his nose. Oh, here we go.
Witcher?
What are you
the
doing
plot
here?
thickens.
Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Nealon's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Nealon ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Nealon's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Kai says mix of both. Had trailers and tents. Lost a tent once when it flooded during a storm, ripped the bottom out. Yeah, I've been in some nasty storms and tents before, and a storm is a different beast when you're in a camping tent. Welcome, Pixel Slappa. Just dropping by, sir. Appreciate you dropping by, my friend. Hopefully you're having a good evening. And UK Dazarus shows up. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Dazarus. Hopefully you're doing well. Thursday night. Probably getting close to Friday morning for you as well. I'm gonna find this missing person. Kai, I'm starting to think you're wrong about this. I think there's something sinister afoot, despite your predictions of total innocence.
It's true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
She seemed awfully unhappy that I'm gonna try to find her missing sister. So what do you think, Kai? You wanna update your theory? Alright. Back to scouting for clues, bro. Oh, here's some clues already.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Must be Hannah. Blood spattered all around. Torn to pieces, literally.
Wow. Found her. So...
No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Only 10 p.m. Dazzer says, Kai says, guy nearby had a trailer. Water level reached his footsteps into his trailer. Yeah, that's not a good day. Stress says maybe a new bad guy. Could be. 957. 957, Pixel Slappa says. Same thing, Pixel Baby. So you guys are in the same time zone. See you, folks. Be lucky. Have a good evening, Pixel. Thank you for dropping by. Kai's sticking to his theory. I'm not mad at you. I respect doubling down.
Claw marks.
You never know. You could have a red herring, some kind of clues trying to lead me to believe it's something else, but that's what it is.
Gotta be careful.
Werewolf. Werewolf. That sounds pretty innocent.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
The question is, Kai, why doesn't the sister want me to investigate?
tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Oh, now we've got a scent to track. So our enhanced smell will find this. Why doesn't the sister want me to figure this out, Kai? Man, we're going on a long hike here. Sorry I couldn't join your stream earlier, Daz. I was working at the time. I did retweet it for you.
But no sign of
I
blood.
just climbed the
He
tree.
rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods.
Does the smell carry on? Oh, there's more tracks. Over there.
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Says more fragments of clothing. Doesn't mean the sister didn't have a thing for the husband and was hoping the sis is dead so they could marry. True, Kai. True, we'll find out. UK Dazarus says it's all good. Smashed Hades twice. That's amazing to me because I've still never beat that game. Let's investigate the hunter's hut.
Notes.
Mysterious note. It's story time. It's story time. I am who I am. I can't change that. Shirts woven of parsley and potions. Made of virgin's tear might work in old wives' tales, but not for me. It's time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I found a way to manage. But I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises, to go somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands, the taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it is for the best that I don't remember. Killing prey with a bow and arrow is one thing. To tear it apart with fang and claw, at least here deep in the woods, I won't hurt any people. Merciful, however you say that, watch over any who stray too close. So the hunter is the werewolf, and he knows he's the hunter. Welcome back, Pablo. Glad you were successful in your quest to wash the dishes. Can't open that because it's locked. So the hunter, not only did that letter say that he knew he was the werewolf, also said he doesn't remember what happens while he's the werewolf, right? When it takes him. Let's equip the torch. Here we go. So the poor fool probably murdered his own wife and doesn't know it. That's a bad day. Runestones. Mushrooms. Wait for nightfall. Okay. I don't really have any equipment to help me fight this thing. Let's see. Let's see if we have something. Cursed ones. I think a werewolf would be considered a cursed one, would it not? Let's check the bestiary and see. That's just a wolf. Would this be considered a hybrid? No? Wow, we got a lot of different kind of monsters. It's not considered a cursed one. Not a Draconoid, not an elemental. So evidently I don't have an entry for werewolves, do I? Okay. We're going to have to figure it out on our own then. So we'll save, and we'll pass to Nightfall, and we'll see how this goes. Take a quick check at the chat before I do that, because this is going to be exciting. So Gigapest, how's it go? It's going good. This has been a fun stream. I'm enjoying this way more than I did Tuesday. Tuesday was frustrating, and I was tired. So I'm feeling good. I'm having a good time. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. UK Dazzler says, not yet. I see it's on EA Play. Kai says, I enjoyed Dante's Inferno. The whole journey through hell thing is a classic. UK Dazzler, I would have to check the controls out, as I'm a one-handed gamer, and that's true. UK Dazzlerus, some say that his ears are not exactly where you would expect them to be. He is the one-handed Stig, and he plays one-handed. He's an inspiration to us all. Was that not Nightfall? Whoa! Bro's right on me. Oh, we got regular wolves too, really? Oh, this is a bad day. Ow. Ow again. Getting wrecked. We're gonna take him out. Come on, bro. Oh, he's calling more wolves. Can't have him doing that. Can't have him doing that. I feel for the guy. Where'd he go?
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along. Go away! Leave us be!
Wow. I'm gonna have to ask the chat for an answer on this one.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
You won't kill anyone.
Sorry, guys, I didn't have time to ask.
No! Don't hurt him!
Get out of here before I change my mind. Run.
Sorry, Wolf. You gotta die, bro. Durable, stupid wolf. Close, close, close. Ah. We got there.
This way.
Okay. Dramatic conclusion. The dramatic conclusion. Check the chat. We'll check the chat. Now he uses his feet to play. Dang. Dang. It's a hell of a thing. Kai says, not too hard to believe. Not too hard to believe. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Ripley's Believe It or Not also, Kai. The woman that got around with just her feet. It's amazing what she could do. Amazing what she could do. Sister killed Hannah. Kinda, yeah. She didn't mean to, but she did, Kai. What do you think, Kai? What do you think? Pablo says no, killer. Go loud. I tried to go loud. That's as loud as Geralt goes, really. Not Wolfie. I know, I didn't want to kill him either, but it's only a matter of time before he butchers more people, right? Kai says I was a bit right. Nope, completely wrong, Kai. Just had a thing for the husband, but couldn't do anything due to the marriage, yeah. I think, really, if you think about it, to be completely fair, I think Kai was probably as wrong as you could be. I think everyone agrees. Okay, she's still gonna hate me for that. She's gonna hate me for that. What really sucks is that guy was supposed to pay me for finding his wife, and I just killed him, so I'm not getting paid. How many quests am I gonna do and not get paid? Let's get rid of my torch. There we go.
Wind's howling.
Is she around? She's around. Can I talk to her? No? No. I never got a key. I don't remember if this was open before. I can open this stuff now. It's been unlocked. So we're getting some stuff out of it. New crossbow, cool. It's got a lot of good stuff. Sorry, lady, you picked a reasonable guy, but he was a werewolf, bro. It's never gonna work out, you know what I mean? You're gonna have a bad day one day. I hate that he was cursed in that way, but it is what it is, right? Okay. Checking the chat. Population 1 was fun, yeah. I'm not very good at that. You took his blood, I think that's good. I did the best I could, Pablo. Kai says, let's ask the chat. Was I wrong? Let's ask the chat. Was Kai wrong? What about my thought, new bad guy? I think stress level was probably as right as you could have possibly been. We'll ask the chat about that too. I don't think he could have been more correct than he was. Sorry, Kai. Let's see here. Do we have any new gear that we want to carry? Equip this crossbow. Some new pants. Alright. Which means something else to Daz. Still can't use this axe because I'm not level 10 yet. This axe is slightly better. We'll carry it, I guess. Even though I'm not super stoked about that. And we need to pick a new quest. We're collecting quite a pile of stuff and things as well. Let's see, what quest do we want to do next? Let's go try to find the Baron's wife before we get too far on that, because we'll forget, right? Yeah. Come on, pony. Time to go. Let me on. Alright. That was a good quest. Enjoyed that. Nice little twist in the story. Pretty cool cave to discover. Got some loot out of it. It's a good quest. Out of the way. Quit. Trying to ride through here.
Giving me no choice.
Man, there's so many monsters in the woods. You definitely wouldn't want to go camping around here. What's that? See that thing glowing over there? Not to get sidetracked, but we better go look at this. Oh, it was just the torchlight on the side of the house. I think this is the road where that old guy was giving me clues earlier. Alright, let's check the map. I'm not getting my little magic path that tells me where to go to get places. So, follow the road up, turn left. Yep, we are on track. On track, feeling good. Thursday night, I go off call tomorrow, so I'll be off call for the weekend. I'm taking Monday off. 3-day weekend, gonna get out, gonna do stuff, gonna do things. Gonna live a little bit, gonna have a good time. Really looking forward to it. I think this particular marker is to go talk to the Baron, which I don't want to do yet. Pablo says, did that naked guy in the graveyard have a dump? Probably. We haven't decided what happened to him. Only thing we know is he died in a graveyard without pants on, but we don't know. Kai says, I did not see that UK. And was that a Population 1 kid? Who said that? Who said what? The kid that somebody called Kai kid? Stress level 0 says, touch some grass. Alright. There we go. Now we're soothed. We're feeling good. We can move forward with our lives in a better manner than before. Okay, let's see. So that's the Baron. I don't really want to talk to the Baron yet. Maybe I have to? Maybe I'm supposed to talk to him before I can move on? Okay, we'll go talk to him then.
That's it, Roach.
It's a good thing we just touched some grass, though. The Baron can be a little difficult to deal with if you're not in the right state of mind. Why is the name of the horse Roach? Is my understanding that Geralt names all of his horses Roach. I don't know that 100%. Somebody have to look it up. I think he does. No, someone is Population 1 called a kid. I told him, who's the kid? The kid or the kid who calls the kid a kid? You lost me, Kai. You lost me, bro. So you guys played some, like, other modes in Population 1. You didn't just do the Battle Royale, right? You guys did some deathmatch and stuff. What was that like compared to the Battle Royale? I need to repair my gear while I'm here too, if that dwarven blacksmith is available.
How may I assist you?
Fix my stuff and things, Fergus.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
If I can remember. Repair equipped 111 crowns, man. Come on. That's just my equipped stuff. Looking for a master armorer. What's this?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite?
Dwarf, you want my money or not, bro?
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordarroch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armor. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Welcome back, stress level 0.
Next time I'm in Skellige.
Welcome
Take
back.
care now.
Okay, we don't want to go to Skellige right now, but when we do, we will remember that we're there to get armor tools. Man, where's this Baron? Hopefully he's in the garden, because I don't want to find my way into the keep and climb it. Oh, I think he's in the keep.
Get out of my sight.
Get out of my sight. What a food. Let's try to get in here. Yay, we found him. Fantastic. Wonder, what's your prediction? Is he going to be mad that his daughter won't come home? Or you think he's going to understand? What do you think, Kai? UK Dazzer says, I've got a busy weekend checking those games out, pesty baby. And Hades pick on the door. Gigapest, what video editor to use? I use the, it's called Cyberlink Power Director. I have the 2020 version of it. I used to use the 2016 version. I just recently upgraded to the 2020 version. And I started on it, so that's what I use. Though eventually I might update to something else. But I've always had good luck with it. I find it very intuitive. It doesn't crash very often, so that's what I like to use. Kai says, giant crocs. Wouldn't be hard to believe in this game. No, very likely, I agree. You think he'll be mad? Kai says he thinks he'll be mad. You are welcome, Pablo. There's also a subscription version of it that I've not tried. I don't know how much it costs, but there's a Steam spring sale going on right now. I recommend any kind of productivity software you try to get during one of the sales. Otherwise, it's crazy expensive.
I'm listening.
Absolutely not worth
What do you come to me
it. Okay. Gave your daughter the doll.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Space Wrecked says, howdy Pest, really enjoying your Radius videos. Thank you for dropping by, I appreciate that, and I'm glad you enjoy the content. Thank you very much. He seemed to handle it pretty well, Kai. He wasn't happy, but it was more disappointment than mad, you know? You're not guessing very well today, bro. Usually you're on top of this stuff. Pretty much write the script by your guesses most day, man. It's getting you today. Let's get out of here. But investigate all remaining leads in Velen to find the Baron's wife. But I don't have a marker for that. I might have to figure this out. Yeah, the language in this game is fantastic. I love the accents. I love the choice of words. I don't think there's any leads down here. If I could remember where that creature led me, then maybe I could find where that horse got butchered on the road. Do you remember that? And then perhaps from there, if I can figure out how to get out of this building. There we go. We'll save real quick because it's been a while since we've done that. And we'll check the map and see if we can remember how to get where we want to go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm wanting to say that this hut maybe, right? And that this bridge perhaps. Does that seem... or am I going the wrong direction? Let's take a look. Because I've got no leads. That's crazy to me that I've got no leads. So we'll go check over here. I feel like this is it. I'll put a custom marker on it. That's where we'll go. Yeah, the ghost baby. Remember I followed it? Stress level says, Scottish people are my heritage. Well, it's an awesome accent. I've got some Scottish friends that I used to play Xbox with them weekly all the time. It was great. Kai says daylight saving times threw him off on his guesses. Seems fair. I'll take it. I'll agree to that. Pablo says he's Italian. Once a mare. Sorry, I'm probably saying your name terribly. Says hello, hello. Can I give you a small hint? Absolutely. Absolutely, and welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by. I'll take a hint to help find Anna.
Time to water the horses.
Kai's not helping me figure it out tonight, so I need all the help I can get. I know she was on a wagon that was attacked and she was carried into the woods. So I feel like I can figure that out. Kai says Canadian here, but got Scottish, Irish, German, Russian, and Blackfoot Indian in my bloodline. You should check the other quests which were talked about earlier. Check the other quests that were talked about earlier in my quest list. Spike, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on exceeding 100 subscribers. I know I told you that last time, but it's important to note. Check under the main quests, you say. So it would have to be Ladies of the Wood, right? We can take a look at that, I think. I think must be. Read Ladies of the Wood. So I must have to, maybe I've got a document on me. Let's take a look. Let's see. Nope. Ladies of the Wood. We found it. Okay, let's read it. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the ladies' shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Yeah. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their, whatever that word is. If you made the offering as must be done, your plea shall be heard. Okay. Crookback Bog. I read Ladies of the Wood. Let's see if we can find Crookback Bog. Is it labeled as such? Let me check the comments. Somebody will know. Everyone likes the stream. That's great. Much appreciated. Steam is having a spring sale spike. Yes. Rowan says he's having connection issues. Hopefully not. Anyone else having connection issues? Pablo might need to go eat. Well, if you do, hopefully enjoy your dinner, Pablo. Much appreciated for your time this evening. Stress says pest is our god. Absolutely not the case. Worship somebody. That's silly. Actually, I don't. Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. Demenze is like a domain. Didn't know that. Candy says, I'm Pablo Eats Kid's brother. Welcome to the stream, Candy, sir. Much appreciated. Have I tried Ghost of Tabor yet? I briefly launched it, but I had so many issues, glitches, and bugs that I kind of gave up. I'm looking forward to trying it again later.
Go.
But I did not have a great experience with it. I know it's going to launch fairly soon, so hopefully they've got some really good patches. Because, man, my experience was not ideal. Had, like a head tracking issue, it was vibrating terribly, and then all the textures came off the surfaces, and it was rough. It was rough. But hopefully they get it there because I like the idea of the game. And then I saw today that Breachers is launching on the 13th of April, maybe? I think we're close. We're close. I'm on this. I'm on this. I'm figuring this out. Because that wagon got ambushed down here, and Anna got dragged into the woods. So the trail is up here somewhere. We'll find the trail. We'll track it. I think the witches have something to do with Anna's disappearance, which would explain her burning hands when the wagon was ambushed. Candyman says that he has Phasmophobia. That's a really cool game. I think that's a super cool game. So is this Crookback Bog? Let's check the map. All of a sudden I have an objective. All of a sudden I have an objective. I didn't have it before. Maybe it was just slow updating. That's absolutely a bog. That's where we'll go. That's where we'll go. We'll see how it works out. I guess I'm gonna try to cross the water and see. Candy's gotta go eat. You have a good evening. Appreciate you dropping by. What is that thing? Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's level 14. So we're gonna get back on the horse and run away. We're level 7, so we're not gonna mess with that. Pablo, yeah, Spike and I.
Let's go.
And his wife, we played Phasmophobia, I think last October. We did a video on it. And man, it was super fun. Really cool experience. Great game. We'll definitely play it again, especially once we get around like the Halloween season, etc. That's absolutely going to happen. Even though I do not handle horror games well at all, we had a great time. We had a great time. I think it's such a cool experience because I used to watch all those Ghost Hunter shows and stuff, right? I think my character, you're asking what level I am, my character is currently level 7, closing in on 8. Spike, don't spoil the video, bro. Maybe you didn't die. Spike's probably saying that so you guys think he dies, but he doesn't die, right? Or maybe he does, but you won't know unless you go watch the video. It's a pretty good one. Okay, I think once I cross the water that I'll still be able to like summon Roach. So it's an interesting strategy, right? We had a good night tonight, though. We've made a lot of quest progress. We haven't gotten stomped on too much. We defeated a werewolf, right? The game hasn't been crashing. What more could you ask of a Thursday stream? Okay, let's get our pony back, and we'll head away. We'll head away. There he is. There he is. Let's go, Roach. Still got this rotting griffin head mounted to the saddle to impress people. Look, its tongue sticking out and stuff. That's crazy. That's crazy. At least water seems safe in the game. No, I am the one. Kai, you don't even watch the channels, bro. You outed yourself. You don't know the dude's name that's fighting this weekend in MMA. He was wrong about the quest. And then between me and Spike, you don't know who's traumatized by water most. Man, you're letting me down tonight, bro. This time change has definitely got you rattled. I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to let it slide. I rely on that steel trap memory of yours, bro. What's this? What's that? Did you see that down there? No, maybe not. Maybe
Let's go.
My mind playing tricks with me. What's on the tree? What is that? What's going on up here?
Not one step closer, or you'll have a line with the other sticks.
Looters, huh?
He's ours! Oh, you witch fucker!
Relax. There you go, bro. Ow. Stupid archer. Alright. Get to him here. You. There we go. You should have wore pants today, friend. Okay. Why was that a quest? Let's loot these guys real quick and then we'll move on. Need to meditate and get all my potions back too, because I used some when I was fighting the werewolf. We'll meditate real quick. There we go. You only need an hour. You can refresh your potions on this difficulty setting anyway. Save real quick because we don't trust video games, and we'll check the chat. Pablo says he's on his phone. Stress level expected it to crash after I said it didn't crash. Very good point. Rowan says Pest hates water and Into the Radius since he died a couple times to it. Not only that, but I cleared the greenhouse, and it took me a very long time, and I had a full inventory, and I found the one deep spot in that river crossing that it's like 10 feet deep. You can't get your gear back out of it, and that's where I died. So, yeah. I think that episode, the like thumbnail on it says, "This game hurt my feelings," something like that. That was the day. That was the day that I was traumatized by water, and forever from that point, I fear water. Guy says, "Didn't realize my wall clock was an hour ahead. Fell asleep at 3 a.m. last night. I shall start making notes to keep track of who is who." It's a good strategy. It's a good strategy because Spike and I are pretty much indistinguishable otherwise. Well, if I click right stick, it changes these. You see that? I can like toggle my little quest thing that's highlighted by clicking right stick. I didn't know that. We'll continue along the path. I'm going to stay off the horse so that I don't accidentally run up on anything too quickly. But the game's still running pretty well. There's a lot of people don't like DLSS 3 frame generation. I, for one, am all about it. The fact I was able to ultra this game out with ray tracing on and get like 150 frames per second plus, sometimes up as high as 180, because I had DLSS 3 and frame generation on. Some people are like, "Oh, that's fake frames. It don't count, bro." It's like, well, what are you gonna do? Disable other enhancements they come up with graphics cards? It doesn't make any sense. Spike says, "Pest is my brother from another mother." Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Have I tried to stalker mod on Into the Radius? I have. I have a video on it. It's called like Stalker Mod is Insane. I haven't played it more than that one video, but I look forward to trying that in the future. And Drew says, "Hey Spike, I was your 100th sub." I think you get something for that, Drew. Pretty sure there's an obligation fulfilled from. I think Kai has to send you food, like a DoorDash thing. I think that was the agreement we'd worked out. Whoever got Spike to 100 subs, whoever that person was, made a DoorDash delivery. And not like a cheapo one, bro. Like, you can get those good wings from, like, Wingstops and stuff. You know what I mean? You can get the honey barbecue. You don't have to get the regular hot or mild. Like, it's a pretty good deal. Kai's very generous. Let's see. What is this? Look at that. There's donuts, cookies, lollipops. Dude, I'd fall for it. Ah. Geralt don't like cookies. So that's pretty messed up, that these people think they bring their children here and drop them off at this trail, and that they will go this path, the witches will reward the people and take care of the kids forever, right? Isn't that crazy? Rowan says blood signed obligation. Exactly. Kai says that the nuclear winter mod is nice for Into the Radius. I'm not familiar with that one. Kai's buying food for the person that was your 100th subscriber. If we can't confirm who that was, he has to buy food for us as well, which I think is fair. I think it's very fair. I'm going to have to focus up a little bit here. I feel like I could be walking into something bad. Look at this trail. Like these poor hungry kids, because these families don't have the means or resources to take care of their kids. They bring them here and drop them off on this trail, and the kid goes down this happy little trail eating snacks and stuff, thinking it's going to be great. And I got a feeling it's not. Going to be great. Any predictions on that one, Kai? You want to redeem yourself? Redeem yourself. Yeah, I think you're catching up with the time change. I feel good about your guess on this one. What's that? What's that? We don't like going in the water, but we're going to check it. Not much. Not much. But we didn't die. There's a nice hut. Look at this. Like, this is, in its own way, kind of a beautiful environment, right? Stress level always at 0 with Spike's 103rd subscriber. How fast is Spike growing lately, right? I'm seeing 1,000 subs in a couple months. Huge growth. Much deserved. Absolute creativity in the intros. How genius is the character? The serial killer that wants to murder people in the Radius but can't because they're just ash people, and he's distraught about it. How genius is that? Whoever came up with that. I don't know if it was you or your wife, Spike, but I appreciate that more than you know. Kai is trying to back out on the food buying thing, but I'm not surprised. Not surprised. We'll continue on the path. We'll continue on the path. We're doing more talking than playing today. Really appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. Oh, your wife came up with that idea. Genius. Genius. That was such a great idea. Drew says, thank you for noticing me. You guys make a great team. I have VR but no PC for it, so I have Into the Radius and all those cool games, but no mods except for Bone Lab, where there's a mod menu. Oh, very cool, very cool. We appreciate you hanging out with us, Drew. We just enjoy VR and like sharing it with other people, so anyone that enjoys that for some reason delights us to no end, so thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, cutscene, guys, cutscene.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet. Cooked them bled him empty, stripped the skin off clean.
Laughed and said, how tasty, best sausage I have seen.
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
What a messed up rhyme.
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you. Go away.
The kids seem fine. What are you doing in the swamp? Let's open with that. Bald Man Gaming BMG, thank you for jumping in. Hope you're doing well this evening. Happy Thursday to you. Coming up on Friday real quick where you are. If you guys like podcasts, BMG participates in at least 2 of them. Heck of a nice guy, too. Dazarus, he's everywhere. That's true. Daz has his own podcast as well and streams on Twitch. He is the One-Handed Stick. Be sure to check out his content. Spike talking about how annoying kids are. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's a twisted rhyme. Timid Bunny, thanks for dropping in. Spike is telling lies, all lies. He came up with most of the intro ideas. I just gave him suggestions. See, Spike, so humble even in victory. Stress level 0 taken off. Thank you for hanging out tonight, much appreciated. All right, back to the dialogue. Let's see. Let's figure out why these kids are in the swamp, right? Can't be good. Daz does watch us all. Daz is great. Daz is a great member of the gaming community, no question. Underrated.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that.
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches? Of the bog? We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zemek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. He could still come back.
He's not going to. He's not going to come back. Man, the chat is on fire. I'm having a hard time keeping up. Pablo's asking me, Pest, do you want kids? You know what? I think I do. For the longest time, I didn't. And that was probably for the best. I don't think mentally I was ready for it. But I wouldn't mind now. I like the idea now. It's a scary thing. It's an intimidating thing. Drew says, hey guys, I gotta go. Spike, I'll watch some of your vids later on. Good day, guys. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good one. Rowan's asking, wonder if Spike will surpass Pest in subs one day. He deserves to, absolutely. I very likely he will, right? Very likely he will. He's much more creative than I am. Pablo says, I don't want kids, but I'm also 14. It's probably good not to worry too much about that at this time. UK Dazarus offers me his children. We'll think about that, Daz. Well, maybe I'll take you up on it. Don't know. You've already had most of the fun part, right? And then BMG has enough kids for the rest of us. BMG with 4 kids. Back to
a young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
Dang.
Too. Heard an old man say once when the army was here. He says, "I them lassies in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits, and it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Okay.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree? Tree snapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
Man, she's a grouchy thing. She's a super grouchy thing. Kai, you said your feed froze. Maybe reset that. Is the feed working for everyone else?
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the more in some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales. Naught but tales.
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gwen's got a lovely beak.
Ah,
These kids are actually pretty great.
oh, kids are so sweet.
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids
Sweet,
get
sweet
lost in the
scratchings.
woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
Okay. So we are having some freezing issues, but it's not for everyone, so don't know. Tim and Bunny says, didn't know there were Karens in the Witcher world. There's lots of things in the Witcher world, all kind. Dazra says it's fine for him. Yeah, let's see.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
I think she's unhinged.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You. Be gone. Be gone.
What a day. We've been around, we've seen some things today. It's been a good stream. Character added, Gran. What a great environment. Look at that. The fog, everything moving in the wind. A little bit of lens effect. Looks great. Really nice looking game. Go to the hut and talk to the boy. We've got 10 till 7, so we'll go ahead. We'll talk to the kid, and then we'll wrap it up after that. We won't go too much further. Pablo says she's crazy. I tend to agree. Everybody's crazy around here. Everybody's crazy. It's like Wonderland. She's not gonna let me just talk to him. She told me to go away. Pablo says, Daddy Pest, you're going to watch the new John Wick. I have never watched a John Wick movie. Should I watch the John Wick? There's like 4 of them, right? So I would have all 4 to watch. Should I watch a John Wick movie? I'll ask the chat. I will abide by the vote, right? I will abide by the vote.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
Man. Find a way to lure Gran away from the hut. Ask the children in the swamp about Johnny. Okay. Interesting. Checking the chat. Everybody's saying yes, yes. Average Adult Gamer, I'm back. Had to refresh the page. Hopefully it's working now. Spike says John Wick is pretty good stuff. Would I like it? You think I'd like it, though? Pretty picky about stuffed things. Pablo says, are you going to watch the new Cars movie? I don't think I watched the last Cars movie. I think I watched the first two, right? Kai says, John Wick is great. Actually runs out of bullets. That's a spoiler, bro. That's a spoiler, bro. Spike, got to make a drinking game out of the headshots, though. I don't know if I would survive that drinking game. That one was mid. You talking about Cars 2? Yeah, it was not amazing. It was not amazing.
Why
I
don't
liked
you
the
want to
first
talk
one
about
pretty
Johnny?
well, though.
One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out. And he eats snails. Yuck.
Okay, these are the best kids that have ever been in a video game. Kai says, no, beats any other Hollywood gunfight. Rowan Maxwell says, it's accurate. We're gonna try again. We're gonna wind up on that one again. It's accurate to real life, except suppressors. Fixed it in a second. Best gun fu films ever. Interesting. I'll check it out. You know what I usually watch of a night, of an evening? What I like to watch? I'll give you guys a guess. It's a TV show that's been on for a long time. It's streamable. What do I like to watch in my evening? Welcome back, Candyman. Good to have you back.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Fine.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
So you guys guessing the show? You guessing the show? Oh, look at this. I got footprints. It wouldn't be much fun to play hide and seek with a Witcher. Just saying.
See you. Come out.
How'd you find me?
I cheated, bro. All right, let's find the next one. How many of these kids I gotta find? 4? Man. See any tracks anywhere? No. One across the bridge, perhaps? No. Really? On the roof? On the roof? It's hard to climb. There we go. Nailed it. Down here. Just down there. Ah.
Found you. You can stop.
That was a great hiding place. You deserved to stay hidden, but you didn't. You didn't get it. All right. Checking out these guesses. Golden Girls, that's a great guess. Fools and Horses, no. Not great guess, but not correct. Magazines are double stacked. The Office, another good guess, but no. The A-Team, that's a good guess, but no. Walking Dead, no, I never really cared for The Walking Dead. You know what I mean? Dukes of Hazzard, not so much. I appreciate these guesses are pretty good. Pepper Pig and Teletubbies, nope. Starsky and Hutch, nope, not those. I've got 2 favorite shows I like to watch. One of them's a Western. Let's start with it. We'll see if we can get it first. If you guys can guess that one, we'll move on to the second. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let's sweeten the clue. Let's sweeten. It's a Barney. Nope, not Barney. Not only is it a Western, but it's a long time running Western. All right, let's try that. One more kid. One more kid. This is a really long game, but the... Ooh, look at, we got footprints, we got footprints. I'm gonna catch another one of these little ruffians.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we?
It's a long-running Western. Kai, I think 1908's not that old, right? This is an old one. Not only that, it was a radio show before it was a TV show. Now you'll nail it. Now you'll nail it. And it's a show, not a movie. All right, kid, talk.
Don't be afraid.
Don't know
Punch him in the
nothing.
face.
I won't hurt you.
Ah, that's out.
Where's Gran?
Distracted.
She's busy.
Got my mind trick power. I don't know why I'm not using that.
Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Checking the chat. Spike knows. He's gonna do me a favor and not say. Tombstone was a movie, Kai. Rowan Maxwell says Barney was a favorite of his. Yep, that's not it though. Paulo wants to know. Paulo wants to know. No more guesses? No more guesses? Old Westerns, no guesses? If you guys give up, I'll tell you. But everybody's got to give up.
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There is a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
He's a pretty good kid. His hat's awesome. Okay. Slip outside before Grandma comes and yells at me.
Who said
All right, we'll save our progress and we'll start to wrap up the evening. We'll start to wrap up the evening here. Everybody gives up. Give up even though you never guessed. Not gonna kill him, Pablo. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. Spike used to watch the show with his grandpa. I used to watch it with my grandma, so that's pretty cool. Gunsmoke was the show. I love that show, Gunsmoke. I own multiple seasons of it. It was on forever, too. It started out as a radio program. Very cool old show. Speaking of old shows, anyone here watch Thunderbirds? Not so much, not so much. Pablo wants me to kill Johnny. We got to meet Johnny first. We got to see what Johnny's like. The other show I like to watch, it's a reality show. You guys don't have much time because I got to wrap the show up at 7. But my favorite show to watch with dinner is an older reality show. Any guesses? Any guesses on that before we wrap this up? Gunsmoke's a great old show, Kai. And it was on so long that it changed quite a bit during that time. I think it started out as a radio program, and then it was a 30-minute TV show, and later on the episodes were like an hour long. Very cool old show. And the tone of the older episodes especially, like you generally didn't get a lot of happy endings. And then towards the end, the show was on for in the 70s. It became more of a Disney show, you know what I mean? Happy endings and whatnot all the time. Kids dancing around while I'm trying to talk. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Is it like a military movie? No. Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, incorrect guess. Bewitched, no. Bewitched was not a reality show, bro. Yeah. Oh, the reality show, was it a military movie? No, it's not a military show. It's not a military show. There are contestants and there's money at the end. Let's go with that. You guys will get it on this one. You guys will get it on this one. We'll wrap this up. We'll wrap this up. Before this stream ends, got just a couple minutes left to go. I feel like you guys got some guesses in you. Something people do, a reality show for money that I like a lot. And whoever guesses it right, Kai has to send them DoorDash. Rowan Maxwell with Survivor. That is correct. I love that show. I think it's the best game. It tests everything. It tests people's will, their endurance. They go out there and they starve. They're dehydrated. They're dealing with insects. They're cold at night. And then you got the social challenge of working together, right? Then you got the physical challenge. A lot of the physical challenges are very mental. You know, it's more about will and how much you want. It's such a great. Why you? I just like picking on you, Kai. It's for fun's sake. That's all. But you're not always going to be broke, bro. Someday you're going to be rich. And when you're rich, you're going to send us all DoorDash. I love that show, though. I really enjoy. Rowan says started
Winds howling.
season 1 2 days ago, so it's been on your mind. You're just doing season 1. Is that what you're saying? I had never watched it before, and then I watched season 43 with my wife on kind of a whim, and really liked it. So we've started from the beginning. We're on season 8 right now. It's awesome. We really enjoy it. Watch about an episode in the evening while we eat. Gives us something to do and think about. Really fun. First time for you. I think it gets better. Season 1 isn't amazing, but it's still pretty cool. And then you can see as the show learns, it gets better. It's fun. I like that show a lot. Pickled eggs and beer it is with mustard. Kai, with mustard, I'm in. Watch The Walking Dead. You know, I've watched a couple episodes of that, Pablo. Maybe I'll look at it. Maybe I'll keep it on my radar. Okay. We're gonna switch to our outro screen. Because we're almost done for the evening here. There we are, the beautiful thank you screen, right? And I would play more with the ukulele, but I think it's badly out of tune. And then the radius. Yeah, I need to tune this thing. It sounds horrible. Post it to Spotify. Post what to Spotify? It's fun though. Ukulele is a great instrument. If you had any interest in playing something like that, it's only got 4 strings, right? You get a baritone. It's got that nice deep acoustic sound to it. Easier to play than a guitar, and you can play a lot of great songs with it. It's my favorite instrument that I play with. I learned on a 6-string, taught myself, which is why I don't play very well. But the ukulele is far and away my favorite. Far and away. Sad Dead Pest Spike says, I'm gonna need a copy of that song. Maybe I should put a download for that song on the Discord so people can download it. Might as well. Or you could just pull it from one of my videos if you wanted to, right? Kai's gonna hop on his e-scooter and go out cruising for chicks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love to see more music and videos to mix it up. That's a fun idea. I keep it copyright free, right? I'm not as brave as Spike. The dead body of the Radius, yeah. That's how my greenhouse run went. Make a nice ringtone. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put that in there so people can download it if they want to. It's one of my favorite tunes I've put together. There for a while, I made the music for all of my videos, and some of them I actually do some singing. Which like the Skyrim one, I've got a couple videos on that where I was trying to sing, and then I did a few Saints and Sinners videos. They didn't do very well on views, so I didn't stick with the series. But I also made a pretty cool intro for that with music that I enjoyed. Making other songs and tunes for videos. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Spike's going to get copyright struck into oblivion. Very likely, sir. But they'll forgive you. They'll forgive you for the creativity of your intros. Knives Only Run coming. Or Makarov, Shorty Shotgun only runs. It's a good idea. Right now, well, tomorrow's video goes live, and you'll get to see what I'm messing with currently. So let me know what you think about that, and we'll go from there. Kai says, no chick hunting for me. Already got one. Well, that's plenty, my friend. That's plenty. But I'm heading out now. So bye for now, Pest and everyone. Thank you for hanging out, Kai, and appreciate your good humor with the jokes this evening. All for fun. You know we like you. Pablo says bye. And, yeah, I don't know what the BBG means. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. Appreciate everyone spending their time with me this evening. Much better stream than Tuesday, so software cooperated. The computer wasn't crashing, and I wasn't nearly as tired. So, feeling a lot better than I did Tuesday. That was a rough stream Tuesday, and then Days Gone was stomping me bad. So, much better to play something I'm more familiar with. And UK Dazarus taking off. Thank you for hanging out, Mr. Dazarus. Hopefully you have a good evening Friday tomorrow. So hopefully you got some fun weekend plans, right? Hopefully you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. Have a nice day.